No need to hurry. No need to sparkle. No need to be anybody but oneself. Virginia Woolf. I will breathe. I will think of solutions. I will not let my worry control me. I will not let my stress level break me. I will simply breathe. And it will be okay because I don't quit. Shane McClendon. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. Epictetus. Stand up to your obstacles and do something about them. You will find that they haven't half the strength you think they have. Norman Vincent Peale. Almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. Anne Lamott. Take chances, make mistakes. That's how you grow. Pain nourishes your courage. You have to fail in order to practice being brave. Mary Tyler Moore. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Maya Angelou. In order to move on, you must understand why you felt what you did and why you no longer need to feel it. Mitch Albom. Sometimes letting things go is an act of far greater power than defending or hanging on. Eckhart Tolle. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Oscar Hammerstein II. Our stresses, anxieties, pains, and problems arise because we do not see the world, others or even ourselves as worthy of love. Prem Prakash. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. Martin Luther King. Feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor. Thich Nhat Hanh. People become attached to their burdens sometimes more than the burdens are attached to them. George Bernard Shaw. My anxiety doesn't come from thinking about the future, but from wanting to control it. Hugh Prather. Many of us feel stress and get overwhelmed not because we're taking on too much, but because we're taking on too little of what really strengthens us. Marcus Buckingham. Anxiety happens when you think you have to figure out everything all at once. Breathe. You're strong. You got this. Take it day by day. Karen Salmonson. We must be willing to get rid of the life we've planned, so as to have the life that is waiting for us. Joseph Campbell. Happiness is not a brilliant climax to years of grim struggle and anxiety. It is a long succession of little decisions simply to be happy at the moment. J. Donald Walters. We all have anxiety about things. We all have little insecurities, but eventually, you have to face your fears if you want to be successful, and everybody has some fear of failure. Nick Saban. Not everything that weighs you down is yours to carry. Anonymous. There is no trouble so great or grave that cannot be much diminished by a nice cup of tea. Bernard Paul Hero. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Henry Ford. You cannot make yourself feel something you do not feel, but you can make yourself do right in spite of your feelings. Pearl S. Buck. Never fear shadows. They simply mean there's a light shining somewhere nearby. Ruth E. Renkel. We must have a pie. Stress cannot exist in the presence of a pie. David Mamet. A positive attitude gives you power over your circumstances, instead of your circumstances having power over you. Joyce Meyer. Some days, doing the best we can may still fall short of what we would like to be able to do, but life isn't perfect on any front, and doing what we can with what we have is the most we should expect of ourselves or anyone else. Fred Rogers. When you feel overwhelmed, remember, a little at a time is how it gets done. One thing, one task, one moment at a time. Anonymous. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Henry Stanley Haskins. Stress is actually a good thing when it comes in small doses. Nevertheless, you have to be aware that if you allow yourself to be stressed all the time, your health and well-being suffer. If stress is threatening to overwhelm your life in a way that debilitates you and prevents you from doing regular daily tasks, it would be a good idea to get professional help. Well, how do you cope with stress? We'd appreciate learning about your experience. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below.